There we go. There we go. It's working. I couldn't help but find it funny when that guy popped in and was like, "Please play Elden Ring, play Elden Ring, play Elden Ring." I'm like, "Chill out, calm down. I'll play Elden Ring when I want to play Elden Ring. I play other games too. I know I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately, and I know a lot of the new viewers and new subscribers on the channel are here because of my Elden Ring content. But relax, dude. Other games exist." Got my chips. I've got some drank. Oh, mom. Who are you talking to? Were you not there earlier? Well, I was playing to the Arknights event. This dude popped in and was like, "Play Elden Ring! Play Elden Ring! Play Elden Ring!" I'm like, relax, man. Chill out. I will. It's not right now. I'm playing other shit. And my game's firing up. So how's all your guys' day been, huh? I've talked about how my mind is melted. I was there for that, but that was during the first half of the stream. Yes, it was. Very good. Is the game gonna open? Come on. There we go. Meeting Chinese takeout made me... Oh, that sounds so good. Dude, I haven't had anything special to eat in like 2 weeks. I mentioned that I'm trying to how do I start this conversation? I'm trying to be debt free so that I can be a little bit more free of a human being, and as such can hopefully pursue getting a house of my own. That would be awesome. I would be very happy if that happened. Yippee, yippee, yippee. And it's not like I'm even in that much debt. But the problem is, after talking to my doctor, he was like, you should probably cut out as much stress out of your daily activities as you possibly can. Like, as much as you possibly can. The less stress you have, the better. And I'm like, okay, I will do my best. So what I'm trying to do is consolidate my debt to the bank. And I was talking to one of the loan people at the bank yesterday, Friday. And we practically have everything finalized. I just need to run the information on my collateral so that they can give me the money. But they're going to have to do that Monday. But while I've been doing that, I've been paying like as much every month as I possibly can towards getting these loans paid. And I'm still going to continue doing that. But I may have been a little bit overzealous. And now I have pretty low money. Like, I've already established in these streams that I'm a broke boy, I'm a poor boy. But like, the only thing I've eaten out of a restaurant this month is McDonald's $5 meal deal. And I just keep switching between the McDouble and the McChicken. Because I can't spend more than that. I can't spend more than $4 without worrying about chipping into the money that I'm trying to spend on the other stuff. Once I get this loan pushed through and my debt is consolidated, then I'll be better off. Like, I'll be I don't have to do the math. Because right now I have this spreadsheet of all the monthly things I pay for. And I have calculated exactly the amount I need to spend each month to be done with it all within the next year, right? Because that was the plan, was pay off everything while I do my things so that I'll be debt-free and I can make a game, right? I don't have to worry about other stuff. My monthly expenses will be at an all-time low, and I can make a game and hopefully go from there. Like, I don't want to plan any farther out than that, because if you plan too far out, you set yourself up for failure. Plans need to be open-ended, especially as a poor adult living by myself that is homeless. You know? So I'm staying with family because I can't afford to live anywhere. Life taught me that the hard way. Yeah, I've had many plans throughout my young adult life that I thought were foolproof and ended up not being so. So, God, that's gorgeous. It just makes me think of Majula in Dark Souls 2. Okay. Where was the conversation we were just having going? No, I think I got all the points across. I gotta wait till Monday, and hopefully then I'll be able to actually try some fast food. Of any kind, because I haven't had anything but McDonald's and home-cooked meals. Which home-cooked meals are okay, but I don't exactly have many ingredients to work with because I'm poor. Some parts of India consider eating at McDonald's a sign of luxury. I don't understand why, but they do. Well, not every country out there considers luxury high cost. Luxury in a lot of places is ease of access. It's luxurious that we just get internet to our phone. A lot of places can't get that. A lot of places, people don't even get to have phones. So having a phone is considered luxury in areas like that. Having internet is considered a luxury. Having a fucking cheap t-shirt is considered a luxury in some places. So I can see it. Going to a place and having people fervorously immediately make you the food that you ask for, and it's high calories too, would be the top end of luxurious eating in a place that is not used to having access to that all the time like we do. Okay. Anyways. No changes to the build. We're going to be playing the exact same build as we did yesterday. And I'm just going to chill. We're just going to chill out, do some invasions, and hopefully have some cool clips and fun. Is that the turtles? I don't know what's making that sound, and I don't want to find out. Let's play video games. I love these blue flower fields. There we go. Come on. Send me there. I wouldn't call it ignorant to consider cheap end fast food cheap end if you live in a place where that's just how things are. Where are they? They over here? I hear people. Region locked McDonald's. That true. That's very true. Fuck. Well, that's kind of what I expected. Have they really just killed everything? Yeah, they're just running to the boss. Why are they running around in the open if they're gonna just fight the boss? Huh? Fucking weird ass invasion. Mog's Palace, huh? Connection error. They pulled the plug. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, good. We're fine. Sunbee, what the fuck? American McDonald's never has working ice cream machines. That's... My town has 2 McDonald's. The south one always does. The north one never does. Ah, they're fighting the boss. Cool. 3 invasions where they just pull the plug or fight the boss and kick me out. We're really getting just the peak content here. Here, Keg. I can point it out. So in Stormvale Castle, there's the lift side chamber. There's a secluded cell that's connected to each other by a lift, right? Otherwise, you can go around the long way. When you leave the lift side chamber, there's an omen here with a dog. And there'll be all these guys lined up over here. Run past all the guys and go down the staircase until you come across this area. There'll be a little lion dude right here with a sword, like, on his arm. You can either kill him or run past him up these steps and out here into this bridge. Way at the end of the bridge here is a teleporter that will take you all the way to this tower. And that's where you get Gojik's thing. I have 3 McDonald's in town. The one I frequent has a working ice cream machine. They just never serve the ice cream. They straight up lie saying they don't sell ice cream. Nice. It is a little out of the way, Keg. Nobody backtracks through a castle if they're already at the end of it. No reason to, as far as you know. Someone just died. Ah, I see. What? You are laggy as shit, my guy. Cool. He is laggy as hell. And the host is walking in place. Cool. Bro has the speed force. His friend's gonna need the speed force. We'll see if we get an actual invasion tonight. Well. That marks 9 minutes. It's been 9 minutes since I pressed the recording button at the start of the first invasion. We're getting so many crazy fights. And they pulled the plug. I am flabbergasted, guys. That guy's running in place. What am I watching, dude? What is that guy's fucking connection? I'm stunned. Man, this is getting a little out of hand. Can I have an actual fight today? Please? Please. I'm opening up Task Manager just to make sure. Yeah, nothing's causing any problems. That guy's invisible. I might restart the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure it's not me. And restart the game. I don't think it's me. I just opened up speed test to see if my internet's fine. And it is. So I don't know why. Yeah, my internet isn't taking any blows, so to say. No. I'm closing the game. Fuck you. Open up Steam. Restart it. I do not taste like raw eggs. You lie. My middle school was across from a fast food franchise called Sonic. It was common for students to skip class to go eat there all the time. The school changed from a public school, so I think it was special education program, not special ed students. When I was in like 6th grade, my town got a Subway that was right next to the school. That's about it. STEM? Yeah, I've heard of STEM. Unable to connect to Epic Online Service. Are the servers the problem? I'm looking up what this does. What this means. Am I not gonna even be allowed to just chill out and play my game tonight? Hmm. Yeah, whatever. Quit the game. Let's try rebooting it again. See if it works. Error launching the game is already running. Yeah, bull fucking shit. How about fire up the game when I click fire it up and stop questioning me? It's not rocket science. There, this time it let me load in. No problem. It's weird. Except now the game isn't showing, so. Come on. Can one thing go right? Work! Jesus fucking Christ. Computer. You waste of space. There we go. God, that fucking hard. Be nice to the computer. The computer can kiss my ass if it's not gonna work properly. I better not have to restart the whole computer. I'm gonna be pissed. Wow, he is laggy. Yeah, everything is just lagging beyond belief. Like, they're taking damage. They're taking damage. My hits are registering. I don't know what's going on. So, it's not that. The servers seem to be up and running. And now it's taking forever to load me. Alright. I was a smart girl. I built robots and I talked about bugs all day. Sounds like fun. And also, the computer is not doing great. And it isn't taking me too long to, like, start loading into people's worlds. Yeah, good connection, guy. It's interesting that fire and flame art are different affinities. Fire scales off of strength, flame art scales off of faith. They have completely different scalings. I wonder if the servers are just really bad right now. I really don't want to restart the whole fucking PC to find out, though. It looks like some people are reporting that they're having problems logging in to the servers. Well, shit, guys. We might just not get to play today. Hmm. I was never big on sports. I was big on Yo Mom, though. Nice. Okay, I am going to... No, I don't want to do this. Reset my router. So, the stream's gonna look like it's gone down for a couple minutes, and then it'll come back. Okay, guys? Cool. Okay. Can you guys see me? Is everything fine? Everything good? Good? Okay. I hate this router. Months ago, my grandparents approached me and were like, hey, the internet provider is offering gigabyte internet. Is that worth getting? I was like, yes. And I said, okay. We'll do it. I'm like, okay. Don't know whatever became of that. Because I certainly don't have gigabyte internet speed. That's for damn sure. Yeah, the chat is broken. I'll just have to fix it afterwards. I see that guy over there pretending to be nothing. You're a lot of things, but slick is not one of them, jackass. Cool. Even their crouch spam is laggy. They never said they'd get it for themselves. Yes, they did. Shut up, Pong. I didn't specify that they said they'd get it for themselves. You weren't there, you dummy. You big dum-dum. You big stinky dummy. Let's fix the chat. I'm not logging in. What is wrong with this? As much as I don't want to say it, guys, the servers are acting really bad right now. And I want to enjoy invading, and I want to have fun, but everything's laggy. Can't call the pony to get up there. Yay! From Software really thought this out. There's someone up on top. Yippee. Cool. I was allowed to do so much there. I literally can't play the game. The connection is this bad. It's that terrible. Let me check something. That lag has been continuous since we started playing today. And I don't know if it's my internet provider, because it's been reliably in every fight.
Hey.
Like, I don't even see this guy. And I just got lag grabbed. You'll love to see it. I can't play the game because of the servers. Even when I properly jump it, doesn't do anything. This is awful. I gotta check something.
Hey, you do you. What?
Hmm. No clue. I got no clue. I don't know what's going on. I can't even check if other streamers are having a hard time or not because they're playing on fucking PlayStation. So I can't even check the servers. I've got no way to find out what's going on, no way to fix it. Weird. I don't even know what to do. I'm kind of half tempted to just call it for the night, because I don't feel like wrestling with this right now. My brain capacity is already spread thin. I was excited to get to play a video game and have a good time, and I don't even get to fucking do that. I don't even get to just play video games and relax now.
Hey.
Wow, this is fun. Really fun. The internet was fine there. This is why I'm not playing in the arena, and why I'd rather have fun playing Invasions. The arena is just full of mouth-breathing losers spamming the most broken thing they saw in a YouTube short. It's gonna be that way for the next, like, 2 weeks until they do a patch to nerf all of these degenerate losers' builds into the fucking garbage bin where they belong. Oh, is this an actual person here to play video games? Yay! Hey, the internet just fixed itself, or the servers just fixed themselves, because that actually had pretty decent connection. Let's try one more. And if the connection isn't bad, then it fixed itself, yippee.
Hey.
Wonderful. Just switch to something even more brain dead to beat me because I dumpstered you the first time. Well, the internet seems fine. People's ability to come up with interesting builds that they don't just copy-paste off of the internet? Not quite. That seems just as bad as it was before. So, I'm done wasting my time with those mouth-breathing losers, and I'm gonna check one more time, just to be safe. I really don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it. I don't want to load into another person's world just to get hit by bullshit. Seemed reliable. Alright. I mean, like a new charger's specs. Ah. Whenever my phone charger is dying, I just get whatever one I can get from the local store. I never spend premium price, but I see a wizard. Now, is he my friend or not? You survived, Mr. Wizard. Okay. That didn't hit me, but that's standard lag range. I love how I came over to help the red, and then he just didn't do anything at all. Oh, he's a... I see. He's got the Snow Witch hat. Anyone wearing the Snow Witch hat, it's like wearing a be nice, I have autism hat in public. I probably would have done better if I would have just killed his dog ass. You can't do that while I'm drinking. My bad. I tried to heal. Oh man, it's too bad the host didn't do it. That would have been funny as shit. You know how they're teasing funny IS suck as woman, right? Yeah. Well, a leaker posted it. I don't think they teased it, but... She's been replaced by a funny Sancta Nun in IS5. Or... Invasion aborted due to timeout. Then let me re-queue. Game. God. Her boobs are so big, it's resting on the altar she's praying at. Whoa! Yes! Yay. Oh, they lowered the platform. I see. Damn. Nice. Blessed. Very blessed. Thank you, Iggy. Let's go. You love to see it. I like how this is 321 incant scaling, but none of my spells can do even close to half of a person's health. That makes sense. Fuck you, Queen America. Never thought I'd see a day where I work hand in hand and side by side with a Gravebird statue. I also like how yesterday I said me bringing Mikkela's light is actively hurting me because I just keep using it and it's dog shit. Yeah, I still have it and I'm still using it. It seems like the servers fixed themselves. It wasn't me, because I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. It just improved. And stopped being awful. So, yay! Well, my brain fog is keeping me out of the same mindset I had yesterday, and I'm definitely feeling it. Ah, I started fighting the boss. Damn. Oh well. You good? Yeah. I'm as frazzled as ever. I really wanted to parry him really bad.
Hey.
Oh well. GG. Consecrated milk is an unhinged comment, Eggy. What stat do you recommend that I level up? I'm currently using the demi-human staff. Well, that depends on what your stats are going to be. Every staff has different scaling at different levels. Demi-human staff is really good if your intelligence isn't ever going to go over like 45 and you have points in strength. Because it scales with strength as well as intelligence. Makes sense. You'll be surprised at how simple that actually ends up being. Stuff like that. Every staff has a preset amount of points that you're going to get per level in something. So like if you're never going above level 60, or if you go past level 60, the Carrion Regal staff is the best. But if you're going 60 and 60 Faith, the Mother Staff or the Prince of Death Staff are the best ones. Nah, nothing I can do. Two people spamming. Like, why did FromSoft think that those weapon arts were good? Like, who is the idiot? Who's responsible? Give me a name and an address, please. Make sure that dumbass never has any part in any game ever again. Fucking god awful. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yes, the staff of the mother or whatever it's called. Well, he's almost dead. The guy got to the fog wall, though. That's why I don't want to invade in this area. Because the moment I spawn in, they're just gonna go to that boss fight. Hey, kitty. You good, bud? Yeah, you doing good? Kitty's just laying on the floor, being a happy boy. No scope. Haha, you lost your bubble. Come on, you guys were getting ready to fight this dragon, right? You should come over. Coward. I'm trying really hard. The dragon is doing absolutely nothing to help me out. He's really far away. Like, I can only do so much when they're just running away from me constantly. I don't think I had a person within range of me swinging once for that entire fight. They were just constantly running away from me. And they just fought the boss. Cool. Great. Glad I'm here. I got this. Believe in me. Where are they going? Well, I didn't knock him off, but he took care of it for me. he, I don't think I had to do anything in the first place. He took care of it for me. What a kind guy. He wanted that ledge, whether I gave it to him or not.
Hey!
Yeah, I see your friends lurking around. I don't trust this. Alright. Well. Okay. I didn't think I'd just kill him with roll catches. I knew his buddy was putting shiny sparkly stones all over the place, so I was like, this is definitely a trap. Staggering between running attacks, heavy attacks, and normal attacks seemed to do just fine against them. Well, that's another guy killed by just doing normal shit. Alright. What is with these hosts? Got here just in time. Hey, Taryn. We were having some problems with the servers earlier, but they seem to have righted themselves. I didn't change anything, and it's better, so it wasn't me that fixed it, and it wasn't me that was the problem. Come on, do the follow-up, you fucking pussy. Over the edge. 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 Do it. I win. Bye bye. Bye bye. I saw the moment that guy did a fully charged heavy attack with that weapon, he was gonna be a free backstab. I knew it the moment I saw him, and he had no armor because he wanted to be able to light roll because he's a coward. Not only is he doing a one-hit build, but a light rolling one-hit build. So I knew immediately at least 2 feet of my sword was gonna go right up his ass. Was that a line of sight AoE? Yes. Light of Mikola. This spell is awful, by the way, because it's really buggy. But it's fun. So I point in a direction or I lock onto someone, and as long as my line of sight is not obstructed, it does that. And then it rains afterwards. What's buggy about it? It gets caught on random things that don't exist. Like right here, if I look over this edge and I see down there and I cast, where'd it cast? On that tower. But if I get close to a ledge, it will go where I'm aiming. It got caught on the tree, so it hit down there. You can shoot it almost anywhere, but if you try to shoot it somewhere, it won't work. It will get caught on something. Sometimes it gets caught on the floor. Sometimes it gets caught on a corner. Sometimes it gets caught on a door. Sometimes it just is up 3 feet to your left. You never know. And then I have Burn O' Flame because I love this spell. It's a Dark Souls 1 through 3 classic. One of the most classic pyromancies. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet, but Giant Golden Arc comes out really fast and tracks really good. As long as you don't charge it. If you charge it, it's bigger. So I want to try using that, but I haven't really found myself in a situation where it's what I want to do. The biggest problem with Light of Mikola is the fact that you stun yourself for it. So if they survive it, that's GG. That's it for you. You're donezo. There's nothing more for you. I hate spawning in here. I hate invading in this area. It's such a bad area for invasions. Because there's like no way to get to a whole bunch of the places. Like if he's down there, I just gotta lose a chunk of my health to find out. Well, I missed that health. I got absolutely no clue where this guy is. I wish you could select which locations you want to invade at instead of just near far being the entire world. And I'm back here. Hooray! I'm not going in the right direction at all. But there's no other direction for me to go. This area is awful to invade into because it's all vertical, and half the locations you can't get to without the horse. Can't use horse when invading? Nope. And you can't use horse when invaded either. And I'm back here. Exactly where I started off. I'm just leaving. There's no point. FromSoft were too lazy to have actually good spawn locations here. I'm just leaving. They don't get anything, so be it. The unpaid interns didn't feel like putting good spawn locations for anything, so... You gonna play Zenless? Hell yeah, have fun. Alright, let's do it. Go on, make the jump. Lol. I knocked him off! I did knock him off! Let's redo this, guys. They popped all their buffs, so I'm just gonna let them wear off. The fact that that guy didn't die is a tragedy because I roll caught him like 3 times, but none of them registered. He just held the run button because he's probably max level. Where the fuck are they? They're to my left. See ya. Well, they can't heal for a moment, so now's your chance, big boy. Yeah. Give me that health back. Watch how much health back I get. Ooh. I don't want to trade. If I lose the trade, it's over. Yep, see? That's what I was worried about. I did really good, but I ran out of heals. There's nothing I can do. I had to kill that guy solo with 1/3 health because none of my backstabs are registering. I set up like 4 perfect backstabs, none of them wanted to give it to me. So, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about netcode. If the peer-to-peer connection servers aren't good enough to register a hit, then you can't get a hit. It's just the way things are. Also, that guy getting hit with a large fucking ice thing should have been knocked over. I don't know what they were smoking when they put that line of code in the game, that if somebody's in the air when they get hit with a giant pot that sends people really, really far, would a weapon or maneuver that could ignore iframes or deliberately punish spam roll be? There's a whole bunch of weapons that can deliberately punish roll spam. The problem is if the latency is just right, even that can't punish it because they have, as far as the game's concerned, unlimited. You should block this, buddy. GG. Fucking NPCs. Let me taunt them, you piece of shit. Fucking boring bullshit. I'm better, I win. They're dog shit, I'm good. Fuck off, Onspach, you piece of garbage. What is wrong with you? Chill out. I wish he was even a billionth of that level of aggression when I summoned him to help me. When I summoned Ansbach, he attacked like once every leap year. It was ridiculous. What code did they have to enter to get Ansbach to actually swing his scythe? I would love to know. But there are a lot of weapons that can ignore iframes and punish roll spam because of latency. But if the latency is perfect, even they can't do anything. The moment I saw they were both hiding behind shields, though, I switched to good old Lucy. I love Lucy. This guy's name is Goblin King. Ah, they started the boss. You want an example of a roll catch? If I hit someone with this, and then do this, if they spammed roll, I'd hit with that. And because I hit with that, I can then hit with that. It's a roll catch combo that's really, really good. But if the latency is just right, it won't land. Or if the enemy has light roll. Because light roll is extremely overpowered in this game. I don't want to rely on it, which is why I don't have it on the flask like I had before. When we first started doing invasions, I had light roll and poise on the flask, and that made things really brain dead. I could feel my brain cells atrophying in my head from lack of use. The wrinkles were smoothing out. Let's just say that. There we go. Got it. Took a while. Yeah. Oh, yay. The ancient ruins of Rao. I'm really glad I'm here. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time. As long as it's Ruins of Rao, I just leave right away. There's no point in even trying. Trying to find an invader, or trying to find a host in the Ruins of Rao is like trying to figure out what floor of a tower you're on using a compass. You might know which way is north, but you have no idea where the floor actually is. Come on. There are people playing this video game right now. There we go. Jesus. This is normal. Ah, they started the boss. This is normal. If it was the mod, I'd be able to get on torrent and then use the stuff, since the seamless co-op mod lets everybody use the horse. Honestly, Ruins of Rao would be a perfectly normal place to fight if it was the seamless co-op mod. Menstrual Mage. That's a name. Damn. Roll cut. That guy didn't have latency. If he did, I would have lived. I finally go against a guy who doesn't have latency, and every single enemy in the entire level doesn't even look at them. There's a Fire Knight right there. There was a Fire Knight at the bottom of the stairs. Neither of them aggroed on him. They just walked right past. There's nothing I can do about that. If the world itself won't help me, I'm fucked. If the world is all I have. Also questionable on that, summons part. I hit them fucking point blank with a hefty freezing pot and they didn't freeze. That's not normal. The hefty freezing pot gives more frostbite than you can possibly have a resistance to without cheat engine. Great. Fog wall me. There you go. Now your summons are at half health. Good luck. I hate accidentally clicking nearby only. Every time I do, they just immediately fog wall me because the only people summoning in this fucking area are summoning right here. Fog walled again. Cool. Awesome. There we go. Jesus. Alright, let's see. Is this the first actual fight I'm gonna have in 5 minutes? 10 minutes? The last 2 invasions I've loaded into have been fog walls. Ew. What am I doing here? You mean they're up there? And it spawned me here? FromSoft, fix your shit. Come on. I paid money for this expansion. I paid money for this game. You can give more than 10 seconds of forethought as to where invaders should spawn, you know. You're allowed to. We only waited 2 years for the expansion. But I am really contemplating trying the mod out, Zekin. It seems like a lot of people are playing on it, so it seems like I would get a decent amount of invasions. One jick. I hate great katanas so much. Such a brain-dead weapon class. Fuck you. I'm better. Sit down. Dog shit. Alright. I want to show you guys why great katanas are brain dead, and if you use them, congrats, you're playing the game on easy mode. I want you to look at this moveset, okay? Look at how long this weapon is. I want you to see this moveset. Ready? And all you have to do. Just do this. It has crazy good range, crazy good damage, is piercing damage, which is the best damage type in the game, can be reliably spammed, super easy, roll catchability, it's so fucking boring. Anybody who uses these weapons, how do you go through your daily lives being this constantly bored without killing yourself? I would love to know. Because if I was only allowed to do this, like some people force onto themselves, I would sooner lay on a bed of hot coals, and no, I am not trained to do that safely. It's made even worse when people do this. It's made even worse when people do this. Or wait, nope, come on. It's just the first one, but now with two. If I hated myself, I'd do it. But I actually like myself, so I'm not going to. It's like the people who were spamming Great Spear and Colossal Sword back before those got nerfed. I don't know if you guys played when the game first came out, but everybody would run a Colossal Sword with Bloodhound Step, and they just Bloodhound Step stab, Bloodhound Step stab, Bloodhound Step stab, Bloodhound Step stab, just over and over and over and over again. It's so fucking boring. Whoa. Holy shit, I'm really good at this game. I killed that guy without even spawning. Impressive. I'm impressing myself. The Great Katana has an entire moveset outside of that stab attack. People are allowed to use other attacks. And it's just, this is the easiest Souls game, so it's bound to draw in the casuals that just spam that shit. They're fighting the boss. Get me out of here. Wasting my time. Yeah, Elden Ring has the most casual player base out of any Souls game. It's so easy to cheese this game. And the way scaling works and the way the internet works, most people that play this game just go onto YouTube, look up overpowered build you can get right away, get it, and then the only button that's ever pressed again is the L2 button spamming the weapon art. And they win the whole game doing that. And then they go to Twitter and act like they've just committed some grand feat of strength. What is this guy's name? Skibbity Bibbity? Let's reposition entirely, shall we? With a backhand blade jump attack spammer behind me, there's no real way I win that, so... I'm gonna work with this friend. They probably think I'm still down behind them. And they're scared to fight this beast warrior. With me still on the prowl. It'd be really funny when they do and then I kill them. Hopefully. As long as the beast warrior doesn't fall off. Did I just see them down there? Did they go that way? Nope. Perma stun, couldn't move. Wonderful. Yeah, point down, you just spam backhand blades. Your damage numbers almost equal your chromosome count. I had a good idea there, but no way to do it. I lost way too much health to that guy spamming backhand blade bullshit over and over and over again. It's such a mindless and boring weapon. Oh, gross. I'm gonna wait for a friend. The fact that I'm here means a second is gonna spawn that will be able to help me. These Taunter's Tongue hosts are becoming a problem. Pretty drastically. Yeah, look, he's toggling Taunter's Tongue. What a waste of people's time. What is wrong with these degenerates? I'm coming, buddy. Just hold on. Fuck you. Spreadshot spamming piece of shit. Have fun waiting to be resummoned into your host's world, you degenerate. If that first Albanark pot landed, he never would have healed at all. I see a fingerprint shield. There's a ledge there, genius. That should have given me the backstab. Whatever, game. Two backstabs robbed from me because of bad ping. Also, that guy should have been taking damage through his shield. This is the Lucerne. It does damage through shields. That's the only fucking reason I switched to it. Thanks, Spaghetti Code, for not registering that my weapon is the weapon it is. Is Melania able to be put to sleep? I think she's immune to it. The sleep wasn't the problem there. I managed to sleep perfectly fine. The problem was I parried her while she was just mashing R1 and it didn't parry. And then I backstabbed her while she was trying to rotate around to backstab me. And it didn't backstab her. And then I backstabbed the host, and it didn't backstab him. And then I hit the host, and it didn't hit him. You see what the problem is. Problem is, FromSoft couldn't register an attack if they were handed the information personally. But at least in old games, it was consistent. Okay, game. Cool. Awesome. I hit him. Didn't register. You'll love to see it. Awesome, cool, fun, great. Good job, FromSoft. You really outdid yourselves. How kind. Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground. I got killed by an attack that shouldn't have hurt me. One, I popped my physic. That magic damage shouldn't have even happened in the first place. Two, I properly parried the guy and it didn't give me the parry. And then I roll caught him, and then I did a quick R2, and it didn't register the damage. The guy should have died before he even started using that weapon art. But no, the game just didn't feel like registering it. Waste of my time. Fucking time, man. Do it again. Do it again. Do a heavy. Do a heavy. I said do a heavy. Full fucking shit. Whatever. Bullshit. Can I have, like, the last 5 invasions I've done, shit has not worked the way that it's supposed to. I don't care if those little skulls do damage. They don't stagger you past, like, 54 poise. I have over 60. No, I was trying to hit the pot, but I didn't do it. He needed like 1 damage to be killed. A hefty freezing pot would have killed him immediately. The goal was to hit him with that as he woke up. But no. A stiff breeze made my character flail around like they're having a fucking spasm. A stiff breeze made my character flail around like they were seizing. This game's spaghetti code is so fucking dog shit. A light swing would have been sufficient if it hit. That guy was too leggy. I hit the guy with like 4 light hits that didn't register because he was too leggy. He rolled half a second after I hit him and took no damage because of the way net code works. Fuck you, Cletus. Whatever. My heal didn't go off. My heal didn't go off and the summon healed while hit with an Albinaric pot. I'm telling you, man, nothing's registering. Literally nothing's registering. I hit a guy with the giant pot while he's in the middle of casting a spell. He dropped straight down. Didn't get sent in any direction. Hit a guy with Wrath of Gold. He didn't get knocked back. Hit a guy with an Albinaric pot and he healed anyways. Even though the literal only thing that Albinaric pots do is impede healing using a flask. That's the only thing it does. Nothing else could have happened. It's only use. That's like hitting somebody and it just... they don't take damage. The weapon says that it has 300 some damage, but they don't take damage. Didn't feel like it this time. Here again. Yay! Yippee! Can any of this not just clip into the ground, please? Shouldn't have done that. Ah, you're fine. Trying to lock onto the guy that's jumping at me, and the game isn't letting me. Look at that fucking idiot, man. Oh, whatever. Whatever. I can't do anything about that. I made one of those dumbasses fall off a ledge like a loser. But if my parry doesn't work, if my hits don't work, if healing doesn't go off, and if spells hit me when I'm rolling, then there's nothing I can do. Attacks are supposed to be avoidable, but I guess FromSoft didn't want to make sure that's the case in this game. Whatever. Hit that guy in the mouth and he didn't take any damage. He didn't get staggered either. Two-handed halberd attacks stagger people that are wearing that little damage, greatsword or not. Like, nothing is working properly. Everything's so damn buggy. They screwed so much in this game up with the update. It's actually ridiculous. I don't know how any company that has been making games for longer than 2 months can screw this much up. I don't understand. We're about to fight the boss. Yep. Yay. Waste of my time. Go again, I guess. Like, I'm seriously tempted to just go to Backhand Blades and dumpster all these dog shit little babies that are playing this fucking easy-ass video game. I'm really tempted to. Put this scum in the trash where it belongs. Yay! Boggle twice in a row. From the moment the first invasion started to right now, I could have held my breath continuously and I wouldn't even feel lightheaded. That's how little time it took for me to get bogwalled twice. Jesus Christ. Either this person just popped their taunter's tongue, or the game lied to me the first 4 times I tried to find an invasion. And told me no one in the entire game exists right now. Today, please, or I'm gonna get fucking bogwalled again, my god. Boo-boo! What the fuck are you doing? Back off! side are you on, you jackass? And I'm dead. What killed me? I landed alive. And then something else registered. I like how they have a red being butt buddies with them. What a joke. Can I load in today? Please? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Whatever. I shouldn't have been staggered by that first hit. Yeah, he's running in place. This guy's so fucking laggy. I'm telling you, man. Does anybody who play this game pay for their internet? Or is everybody playing multiplayer in this game leeching it off of the McDonald's across the street? Like, we had a few good fights when I first was able to play because the servers got fixed. It's the same guy. He died that fast. Please. It'll give him a backstab, but when I go for it, no. When I go for it, I can't get anything. What a joke, man. His backstab instantly registers. Fucking god, man. And I can't parry it because it's a colossal weapon. You can't parry colossal weapons. Literally watched him improve in real time. You should get some of these degenerate mongoloids in them because they're all dog water. Every single one of these mouth breathers. I'm really tempted to pull a backhand blade and just dumpster all of these people. But I don't want to be as degenerate as they are. Like, I want to enjoy a Souls game. But I don't want to become the same slobbering, window-licking mouth breathers that I'm invading. Oh, they're inside. Cool. They're inside. Good thing it spawned me outside, right? Right, FromSoft? You meant for me to spawn out here? You set this up as a spawn point? Thank goodness I spawned out there, right? And not where the enemy actually is. Someone definitely thought out the spawn locations in this game. You can tell by how they're just in random places. I spawned outside of the castle, and you're telling me they're at the boss? FromSoft. You hired people to work on this game, right? I paid for this. And now I get fogwalled. That should have landed. GG easy. I parried. And it didn't give it to me. Bloodhound Step is super easy to parry. Or not Bloodhound Step, but the Bloodhound Fang weapon art super easy to parry. I parried it properly. Game didn't give it to me. Meanwhile, his butt buddy is just spamming fucking Piercing Flame. Or Piercing Fang over and over and over and over again. What the fuck did I just see? Yeah, that's what I expect. But Blasphemous Blade misses, I lose 2/3 of my health. Guy stabs the air and doesn't hit me, I lose 2/3 of my health. He swings and I'm 3 times the length of his sword's range away from him, I get hit anyways. Actually pathetic. I wish when I hit the air, people would just take damage out of nowhere. That'd be wonderful. Oh, the joys of being the host in a peer-to-peer game that made billions of dollars. What a joke. Fuck you. Weapon art this, you piece of shit. Swear to God, man. They're back over there. Coming for you. You don't have your little butt buddy with you anymore now, do you? Nah. Not dying like that. Pay for your internet. That's 3 times I've parried him, and it didn't give it to me. Fuck you. Read all 3 of those panic rolls. You love to see it. Masterful work. Well, the problem is, man, I've been playing these games for 12 years, okay? And throughout all of them, there has been a common thing. Expect a little bit of latency. That latency can be predicted. Some games have dead angles where you swing at an angle where there is no way to punish. Some games have roll catches. Some games have all these different things. But this is the only game where the enemy can hit the air in a different zip code and I'll take damage. The packets that are being sent to the servers would arrive faster by pigeon. It's an actual joke. It's pathetic. FromSoft dedicated nothing in this game whatsoever towards the multiplayer in like PvP experience. I know how to roll catch, but because of the way I love this glitch. Alright, restart the game. Every single one of these fights, I have properly parried, I've properly spaced, I've properly roll caught, but because latency is like, here, let me explain it, okay? So that you guys can see why this bothers me as much as it does, okay? Because there's actual math behind this. With FromSoft games, for as long as FromSoft games have existed, there's the host and there's the invader. Alright? The servers don't exist. FromSoft servers do not exist. It's peer-to-peer. Which means this guy, his internet connection is what matters. We have, for as long as Souls game have been a thing, played the game expecting as much. When I pop into your world, your experience is the real experience. Which means if on his camera he hits me, I take damage. If on my camera I hit him, I'm not necessarily going to take damage. Or he's not necessarily going to take damage. It's whether I hit him on his screen. So you're playing, you have to roll predictively to not get hit. You have to parry predictively to parry. Backstab predictably. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it's been through all games. However, FromSoft has decided to put in Elden Ring this stupid 2-tier based register. If he hits me, and it hits, it checks my screen to see if I got hit. If on my screen I got hit, and on his screen I got hit, it does the damage. But if on his screen he didn't hit me, even if it hit me on my screen, I don't take damage. If on his screen it hits me, but on my screen it doesn't, I don't take damage. That's the way it's supposed to work, right? The problem is, what ends up happening is the registering is layered like this. This is my data. This is his data. If he hits, and if he swings his weapon and his weapon goes through me, it registers like this. There's the moment of impact. If on his screen it impacted, but on my screen it hasn't, I don't take damage. Are you seeing the flaw of this? Here's the flaw. If the gap between these two things lines up perfectly, no matter whether I get hit, no point ever connects two lines. At no point, there is no period of time where I can take damage, which means as long as the host rolls, he will never take damage ever. He can spam it while his friends spam spells. Nothing will ever register. If on his screen he got hit, because it wasn't on mine, doesn't register. If on my screen he got hit, but it wasn't on his, it doesn't register. It is excessively host priority. Hosts are playing on easy mode. There is absolutely no chance of me hitting him unless he presses the attack button. And if his latency is just right, I'll take damage before he does. Because on his screen, I got hit and got staggered. So even though on my screen, my sword is in him, it's not. This kind of hit confirmation causes problems with parries. If I parry his attack and I parry it, bam, I parried it, right? But on his screen, I didn't. So it doesn't parry, and I take full damage. I'm punished for trying. If it's the other way around, and on his screen, it looks like I parried him, but on my screen, it doesn't, he still doesn't get parried. It looks, as far as he's concerned, I whiffed the parry, and he hits me in the mouth. You can't win. The problem is, if the latency is really good, and the person actually paid for their poverty net and isn't stealing it from the McDonald's across the street, the lines overlap like this. So if I attack a little too early, it won't hit, and if I attack a little too late, it won't hit. But if I attack in the middle when I'm trying to roll catch, it will hit. So it's not up to my internet to be good. It's up to theirs. If their internet is perfect, all of my hits will register and all of his hits will register. If he's like any of the degenerates I fought tonight, I can't hurt him. I will parry properly, not parry. I will backstab, not backstab. And what's made even worse is the fact that because FromSoft has the existence of light rolls, instead of his invincibility frames being this gap, his invincibility frames are this gap. Anywhere in this range, he doesn't take damage. Because that's how many invincibility frames he has. It's a joke. And it just shows that FromSoft made the game with absolutely no intention of PvP being an important factor. It's ridiculously stupid. It's pathetic, and every single person who is in charge of okaying that at the office develop uncurable illnesses and then leave the industry. If I could be paid as much as they were to not do my job, I'd be living large. The frames have to overlap in order for me to actually hit them. If I hit them and on their screen I haven't hit them, I don't hit them. I am permanently and perpetually fighting a losing battle. And it's made even worse that there's 3 people on the enemy team. I'm sure Geode is able to understand what I was just saying more than anyone since he plays fighting games. It's the same kind of... It's the same kind of thing you'd expect in a fighting game. But in a fighting game, there are servers. Whether they're good servers or not, it doesn't matter. If the servers are bad, you can learn the timing. It's like if Potemkin fucking grabs you, but you dodge, like you step back so you're out of range, but then it teleports you back in front of him, and he grabs you anyways. Bye. Bye. Your host is dead. I don't like it, but it checks out. It's just proof that FromSoft did not come into this game planning on giving it long-term player versus player support until the fucking Colosseums. After the Colosseums came out, they finally started adding PvP-based scalings and balance changes. Problem is, this DLC then came out and they didn't change anything. They just added a bunch of weapons that have active damage frames long enough that it's impossible to avoid the damage. Oh, they're on the other side of this gate. Okay. I killed one of them. Oh, you are laggy. I gotta get up this ladder. Yee, let's get going. Let me buff you boys up. Yeah, I got a friend. Got him. It's all up to you, random guy that helped me. I've killed 2 of them. You just have to finish the job. Come on. You can do it, everybody in chat. Use the Golden King emote. Cheer him on. He can do it, I believe. Yeah, he can do it, I believe in him. He's my winner friend. Yeah, no healing for you, bud. I can't parry that. That's an ultra great sword. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You're... Yeah? You were kind of impeding me by shooting me there, but... we did it. I kept trying to, like, line myself up to do something, and then I kept getting staggered by a shotgun. He was hitting us both. I'd feel bad for the host, but he summoned 2 people, so I don't. Tis but a flesh wound. True. A couple dozen arrows in the back of your head has never hurt anybody before, right? It's a good thing that I have this, though, because this talisman is the reason why I never got slept, bled, or anything that dude was shooting. My resistances to status effect builds up are my resistance to status effect buildups is incredibly high. Every time I see a wooden ladder and scaffolding, I'm brought back to the days I watched people invading in Dark Souls and Bloodborne during the golden years of YouTube and Twitch. Oh, good times. Don't make me start reminiscing, man. Why did that not backstab? That should have parried. Whatever. That should have parried. I love Stormblade spam. It's so cool. I'm glad FromSoft made it stronger. And he stabs the air. And I die. I parried him twice. Perfectly. I timed that shit perfectly based on the latency. Neither of them registered. Neither of them gave it to me. Probably because he has double legs since he's loading into the host's world, so... that gap between inputs is a little longer than it should be. Got strapped to a really uncool weapon. It got strapped to a really boring, mindless weapon art that people already spammed all the time. The Stormblade that shoots out that little mini tornado. That was already one of the most commonly spammed brainlet abilities. Yeah, no healing. Bye. Do it. Do it. Fucking dare you. Bro, charging up a hollow purple. That spell is overpowered. And it's because of a bug. Do you want to see the bug? I can show it. I'll show you guys the bug after this. It's not supposed to explode like it is. You notice how every time he shot it out, it exploded instantly? It's not supposed to do that. If you aim it at the floor or the wall and it touches, the game freaks out because the spaghetti code breaks and it instantly explodes. It's the exact same glitch that was going on with the... Oh, God. Okay, at least I can actually see. Can the stamina stop being infinite already? There we go. No healing for you. That should have backstabbed. Yeah, I get to heal and you don't. That's what you get for running away from me. Although there's a club like that, a bleed weapon, they're copying a Fextra Life build. It's an arm. It's some dude's arm. He didn't even get the grace. I'd feel bad if he wasn't running away at the beginning. It's one of, like, the more spammed weapons right now. There were so many hits he should have gotten him with, yeah, but he has legs, so his attacks hit me and my attacks don't hurt him. I had one attack where on my screen it didn't hit him, but it must have on his screen and he took damage. This is the weapon. Every time you heavy, there's a splash of blood. This weapon is so overpowered, it's already been nerfed once, and it's probably going to be nerfed again because it's still excessively overpowered. It's the weapon that people are using to make the last boss of the game mindlessly easy. The other day when I did the video of 5 ways to beat the last boss, one of them was taking that weapon and just repeatedly pressing heavy attack. I didn't do anything else in that boss fight. I just spammed heavy attack and the boss died because that's how much damage it does. The weapons from the DLC that everyone are spamming is Bloodfiend's arm, but most importantly, backhand blades and great katanas. It's just great katana users doing running attacks and backhand blades spamming swift slash because it's still overpowered even though they nerfed it. Oh, he got grabbed. Got him. Got the roll catch. Be nice to me, Giant. How did they take no damage from that? What? Are they cheating? I killed his buddy, but he doesn't take any damage. He's taking like 300 damage from the fire stomps from the fire golems. Those things do like 1,500 minimum. Fire resist, not with that build. And even with fire resist, dude's gotta have like quadruple digits fire resist to not take any damage. If it was that easy to just ignore it, nobody would... Oh no. We're driving tomorrow. Sounds good, man. You have a good night. Wait, is this who I think it is? This might be the YouTuber. I don't know what his name is. Someone look up... Oh. Well... If it is... Oops. I showed up at a bad time. There's a guy who hosts in this area. And what he does is he spawns the bull goat guy up at the top and gets him stuck so that he can't move. That way it counts as him having a summon, so he can fight two people at once. He like 1v2s, and he makes videos out of it, and it's really cool actually the way that he plays. He understands that area really, really well. He learned it all and knows a whole bunch of tricks and like spots you can get to that you may not know you can get to, and he fights 1v2 against Reds. It's pretty cool. I don't know what his name is though. Can someone look it up? Look up 1v2 hosting. Oh, is he waiting for buddies? Does he have friends that he's running away to? Run! Let's get some help from the fire prelate. No, it's not Ouroboros. I watch a lot of Ouroboros. He's not the one that does the 1v2 stuff. Oh, there we go. That's one of them. That's why I love all the Narc pots. That should have been a parry. That should have been a parry. Come on. An early parry doesn't register. A late parry doesn't register. I count that as a win. Laggy ass bastard. I parry early, it doesn't parry. I parry late, it doesn't parry. I fucking hit him, doesn't register. God, like there's only so much you can do when there's triple digit latency between you two. It's ridiculous. Bare Bones, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy, but what's his name in game? That's what I'm trying to find out. Because I want to know whether it's actually him. It doesn't say what his actual name is. Yeah, I don't think it's him. It's probably someone who saw his video and decided they wanted to copy it. Which I was considering doing that too, but... Well, it'd be fun to fight against two people who are trying to kill me. It's not the same if you're the host. I'd have an unfair frame advantage, and I don't feel like that'd be fun. I like winning because I'm better than somebody, not because they... I'm gone. I'm not wasting my time with this. I'm here to invade, not fight in your shitty fight clubs and ganks. If you're gonna gank me while you're clearing through actual content, not at the very beginning of the game. That's where gankers go when they know that they're dog shit at the game and they're pissing themselves scared of invaders. At a high level, there doesn't exist a single monster within like 7 zones of the first step that can do reasonable damage to you. That's why people gank there. And Taunter's Tongue there. Because they're completely safe. They get all the frame and lag advantages that a host gets without being in any of the danger. pathetic. Taunter's tongue has become such a problem that Ouroboros now bans people for using it. Like, if you Taunter's tongue solo against him, he'll ban you. Which is crazy to say out loud. Dang. He had the death build-up stuff. A fall like that would have killed you on Dark Souls 3. Yeah, that's true. But Dark Souls 3 actually had good level design. So... he got hit by the falling ceiling after. I know. He should have died to the Deathblight build-up. I was waiting for them to come out and then have it do something, but they were just able to spam running attacks and hit me repeatedly with the lag. I recognize this person. There's another red here somewhere, because that blue existed before I showed up. Where's the other red? I'm not the red you were spawned here for, Mr. Blue. Where is the other red? Where is this mouth breather? Where is this moron? This blue did not spawn for me. Who is the dumbass FromSoft put me on the same side as? Because I had to fight a losing battle because of him. Specifically because of that idiot. I feel so fucking bad for their parents. I'd probably kill myself if I raised a degenerate like that. The shame would be way too much to ever actually be seen in public. And I got fogwalled. Cool. We'll be ending the stream pretty soon, though. It's 2:30. I'm tired. I've had fucking brain fog all day already. You're kind of a moron, you know that? Has anyone ever told you? Yeah, no healing. Whatever. He didn't hit me. He missed. And it hit me anyways. You love to see it. I love lag so much. FromSoft really outdid themselves with this one. I should have popped my fucking flask. He would have done 0 damage to me. The fact that the immediate swing of Mesmer Spear true combos into the follow-up Fire Wave is a joke. There's no way anyone intentionally put that in. They got rid of the true combo of the Fire Knight Greatsword because it was unintentional. What's taking them so fucking long to get rid of that one? Because he landed it 3 times. Just spamming L2. Baby's first button press. They're fighting the boss. How wonderful. I'm not wasting my time here. Oh boy, my favorite. Thank God I spawned down here where they definitely are, right? Right, guys? They're definitely down here. Dead end. Yeah, they aren't up above me at all. Is Juno really gonna die before I even see him? Why the fuck did it spawn me under them? People playtested this game. And it was launched like this? Cool. At least this time I spawned next to the fucking ladder. And I'm back down here. Which way is the actual way to go? There's a dead rat here. Here we are. This is where I was trying to get to. What the fuck? Can I move? How about when I press the heal button it heals? How about when I press the flask button it flasks? How about when I press the dodge button it dodges? How about when I press the spellcast button it casts? Like everything I did got cancelled. Everything. Me popping the flask got cancelled. Me dodging the kit got cancelled. Me casting Firestorm got cancelled. Everything got cancelled. Not a single input I pressed went through in that. It's such a fucking joke, man. I wish I could just play Dark Souls. I don't even want to play PvP in this god-awful game anymore. It's the worst PvP experience out of every Souls game that has come out. It is the least balanced and most poorly put together. Why is the big guy down on the bottom floor and not stopping the host? What did I spawn into? He's gonna just run to the boss and it's gonna fog wall me. Yay. So much fun. And he's got enough fucking faith to practically full heal. This guy is so over-leveled. Yeah, you guys can chase me. I'm gonna go get friends. You fucking losers can sit back there and jerk each other off. Oh wait, right here. I'm ending tonight on a win. Means I'm going all the way up here and I'm wasting their time. No one else will invade their world. Good luck ganking now. You've just lost your only chance of having a person to fight. I'm just gonna sit up here and watch. The Neanderthals are confused. They do not expect such advanced tactics. They thought they'd just spam L2 and R2. They thought it'd be easy and free. I hope they're running back to the bonfire so that they can pull the plug. That'd be really funny. If that full bull goat piece of shit wants to just spam weapon art and keep missing, he can do so. That Coliseum would have been a better experience. No. Coliseum right now is dog shit. The Coliseum is in an even worse point. The Coliseum is filled with nothing but people spamming cheat engined in sleep bolts with the shotgun crossbow. And backhand blades spamming. And Smith script weapon throwing spammers. The Smith script circ or whatever, it's just run heavy, run heavy, run heavy. Oh, the person's within 20 feet, run away. Okay, run heavy, running heavy, running heavy, running heavy. It's poison buildup. You'll take damage whether you dodge it or not. And they just run away. And then the moment you back off a little bit, they heal themselves to full health with the incantation. What you are experiencing and watching me experience is what happens when a multi-million-dollar company puts zero thought into anything that they add into the multiplayer experience of a DLC. They didn't think through any of this shit. Swift Slash, boringly overpowered. Backhand blades, boringly overpowered. Great katanas, boringly overpowered. Even the ancient meteoric ore greatsword, super fucking boring weapon. I thought it was going to be cool. It's so easy to dodge that it's brainless. But if you run away and heal every time that you get punished for it, then you're fine. If I could even get within 10 feet of the host, I'd be fine. But I can't. He's just running away like a pussy. And spamming the frenzied eye shit. Which again wouldn't be a problem if there wasn't some bull goat spamming fucking ancient meteoric or greatsword. The dude is like level 700. He has maxed out faith, which I know for a fact because he full healed himself from like 20 health. He full healed himself up to full with one spell cast, so he has an incredibly high faith. And he's using the ancient meteoric or greatsword, which requires like 40 strength and requires arcane. That guy's nearing quadruple digits level wise. It's a joke. Can't parry it. It's a colossal. Colossal weapons can't be parried. I'm content. These guys' time gets wasted. I'm more than happy with this. And like the worst part about it is I could fight fire with fire. And I could take backhand blades and spam Swift Slash, but I don't feel like being a loser. Everything the DLC added is either blatantly overpowered or completely fucking useless. The Rot Pole Blade, that weapon is garbage. It does like no damage. Its weapon art is so slow. It's awful. And its status buildup is dog shit. Ancient Meteoric or Greatsword does tons of damage while you just slam L2. It's night and day. Frenzy Flame Perfume and the Eye of Sauron spell are pretty good to me, at least. Well, yeah, they're cool, but they're not top. Like, they're not overpowered. They're relatively weak. Perfumes in general are pretty weak. Ever since they got nerfed. The Eye of Sauron spell is cool, but you're not going to do 1700 damage with it in one cast. You will with backhand blades. The problem with this shit is there's nothing you can do about it. If somebody has a really strong weapon, if you dodge right, you're fine. You're fine. If you evade properly and dodge at the right time, you don't take damage. That's the way it's supposed to be. There is no right time to dodge a backhand blade. There is no right time to dodge a Smith script. Another topic, what games do we have on the list? There's no right time to dodge a shotgun. We finished Devil May Cry 3. So I guess up next is Devil May Cry 4. I want to play near... what's the other Nier game called again? The prequel to Automata? Nier Replicant. There we go. Somebody got it. Yep. I want to play a fucking Nier Replicant. I forgot there was a list. It's been so long. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of games for me to play. I'm just pissed because I want to play Dark Souls. I miss Dark Souls. I miss when these games actually had some degree of nuance to them. Elden Ring has no nuance to it. You just press L2 over and over and over again. The only people who say that there is nuance to it are the people spamming L2 or crouch attacks. And they're only saying it to try and raise their ego up a little bit because we all know they're fucking rotting inside playing that. It's so fucking boring. It gets old instantly. I miss when spacing actually fucking mattered. I miss when there was latency, but the latency could be played towards. I miss when backstabs landed. I miss when parries landed. I miss when characters didn't have so much health that I'd have to hit them 37 times without them healing in order to kill them. I miss Dark Souls. Elden Ring did a lot of things right, and it did a lot of things wrong. And most of what it did wrong is in its multiplayer aspects. They have a whole humanity aspect to the game. The rune arc. You get a super big ability for popping rune arcs. Doesn't have anything to do with invasions, though. You don't get invaded if you have a rune arc open. You only get invaded if you summoned people. You are always outnumbered as an invader. Always. So not only does the host get double your healing and double your FP, the host gets the benefits of a great rune. At least one, maybe two people helping them. There's no covenant system, so there's no nuanced way of invading people like Gravelord covenants or Darkmoon blades or Aldrich Faithful or Forest hunters. There's nothing like that. It's just reds and then every single other thing working together and ganging up on the red. Yeah, the ending of the DLC was dog shit. It was horrible. It was complete garbage. There's no ending. You can't say the ending was good. There is no ending. It doesn't have one. Like, Elden Ring is a great game. It's a great PvE game. The PvP is fucking terrible. The weapons are super unbalanced. The scalings go way too high. You can one-shot people. Even when they're fucking max vigor, you can one-shot them. Unless they're an over-leveled summon. Like, there is no cap to the level of the people that you summon. At level 120... Sashimi left. I got that guy's summon to leave. Now let's see if I can go kill that jackass. Why is the water all white and bubbly? Look up what happens when bodies rot in water for too long. Wake up, jackass. I win. I'm better. So, when bodies are left to rot bone, back in the day, the grease from rotten bodies was used as soap. If you didn't know that. Which is nasty to think about, but it was used. It was also used as candle wax and a whole bunch of other shit. Bro thinks he's homeless. I mean, that guy didn't stand a fucking chance. He got two-shotted. He's probably had his butt buddy, full bull goats teammate doing all the work for him while he stands back and casts spells. The guy had like a grand total of 900 health. He got two-shot. You know who else is white and bubbly? Your mom? Alright. Win or lose, this is my last one. If FromSoft is nice to me, they'll give me actual fucking human beings. If FromSoft doesn't want me to play anymore, then they'll do that. God, I clicked nearby only. Okay. I'm better. I am better. That's the crazy things that can almost every, oh, not almost, every single person I've fought today, if I was fighting them alone, it wouldn't even be a fucking, there'd be no conversation about it. I'd dumpster them, especially if I was using a better weapon than the Claymore. I like the Claymore. It's fun and it's a staple, but it is nowhere near the best greatsword. And normally you can do stuff to whittle them down, right? Proper spacing. Proper spacing can do a lot, but the problem is they're using overpowered shit that's going to be nerfed. Like, everybody can say, oh no, if FromSoft wanted it to be this way, they would have never made it this way in the first place. All those people forget that there used to be so many weapons that were overpowered in PvP and got nerfed for PvP specifically because they were doing more damage than they're supposed to. The environment and the climate of this game is going to change absolutely incredibly drastically in like a month. God, this place again. Why did I take damage? Why am I taking damage? I popped my flask. It heals off of magic damage. Are you kidding me? Nothing works right in this fucking video game. Nothing works right in this fucking video game. Man. I didn't even get to fucking play. Oh my god, I clicked nearby only again. I really hope that you accidentally pop something that wipes it off. Nothing gets rid of Flask. Your Flask bonus is its own thing. I'm gonna get Fogwalled. That's why I don't click nearby only. Osiris. Dark Souls player, huh? Fogwalled. What a fucking coward. That guy does not play Dark Souls. How long are you gonna play for? I said that I would do one more invasion, win or lose. I have yet to get to fight in an invasion since I said that. I've been fog-walled, I've had the invasion not go through, and I've been killed by stuff that didn't hit me, so I didn't even get to play. I've been killed through buffs that keep me from dying to what killed me. The Astal weapon does magic damage. It should have healed me. I shouldn't have taken any damage from that. That's why I ran into it. Because I wanted it to heal me to full health. And then it just hurt me. Great. Can't wait to get ganked by this group of goobers. Buff this, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. I parried that guy twice. At least I actually got the riposte off on the fucking shield break. So, there we go. That was my win. I said win or lose, and then dumpster to R1 spammer. So, some things never change. I feel like in order to enjoy this, I need to bring a backup item. But I don't like the idea of doing that. Like, I could bring really heavy armor and backhand blades with Swift Slash, so that then when it's like, oh no, I'm in danger, quick, switch to all those stuff and then L2 spam and win. That's boring. That's so fucking boring. Curse you, Bale! Indeed. A true Drake warrior. And I, Egon. I hereby vow you will rule this day. What else does he say? He says, like, that he'll rend his hide full of holes with 1,000 harpoons or something like that. Or a hail of harpoons. What a fucking peak character design. Your fears made flesh. Alright. Either way. Now, the invasions I was allowed to actually play the game in were fun. We had so many flops today. The start of the stream, solid of scale you might be, foul dragon. That's right. We had a whole bunch of, like, server problems at the start. The servers were screwing up. It eventually fixed itself. And after the servers fixed themselves, we had some really good, solid invasions. And then we kind of got shafted for a while there. We got a lot of people fog walling, and we had a lot of people using backhand blade, Swift Slash. Alright. We did good when we were allowed to. I'm trying to think. I can't think right now. My brain is all fogged up. I'll think tomorrow while I'm at work. I gotta try and figure something out. So slash backhand blade users. I've been met with a lot of them today, dude. There were a ton of them. And then a couple people were using the ancient meteoric or greatsword, which I don't think is that bad. I think it's perfectly fine because it's dodgeable, it's dealable. But almost every single one that we fought today had at least one caster sitting behind them spamming like impenetrable thorns or lasers. And oh my god, I hate impenetrable thorn spammers so much. That spell's so strong. It's so fucking strong. It like insta bleeds you even when you dodge it. It does a ton of damage, and if you're close to them, it'll one-shot you. Just a lot of Swift Slash spammers, a lot of impenetrable thorn spammers, and a lot of gravitational missile spammers, where they have like 2 or 3 of them around a corner and they just keep casting it at the floor, so if you walk near it, it sends you flying. It's really exhausting. I gotta figure out something. I gotta figure out some kind of tool I can use to help deal with that. Oh wait, I broke character. I gotta figure out something. I'll look some stuff up while I'm at work and while I'm laying in bed. And then we'll be back at it again. Continuing to chase that forgotten joy that was Dark Souls. There are a lot of fundamental, drastic differences between Souls PvP and Elden Ring PvP, which is why I'm really hopeful that for FromSoft's next big title, at least at least with the next Souls-like, I hope that they decide to take like all the good aspects of Elden Ring and the good aspects of Dark Souls 3 and find a nice happy middle ground that takes the best of both worlds. Because world design, music, location, bosses, all of that in Elden Ring is peak, and it feels like they spent all of their budget on that and allocated no money or time for PvP at all. Taunter's tongue in of itself needs to be reworked really, really bad or changed. There's just so much about it. And the way that the game handles hit reg is kind of annoying. Like, I have a whole bunch of stuff I could complain about, but I'm not gonna sit here and keep complaining. I complained enough while playing. I had some really good fights, some really bad ones. Some really good invasions, a lot of fog walling. Holy shit, I got fog walled so many times today. It was actually ridiculous. I think I had like 8 invasions in Midra's Manse, and I think I actually got to fight 1. Every other one I got fog walled. And of course the one I did fight I won. Bile, the special cousin of Vale. We don't talk about Bile. Come on. We don't talk about Bile. Bill. We'll say he's Bill. It felt really good to kill that one guy, though. I like it. There were some really therapeutic matches. Did you have fun, Hobby? I had fun when I was allowed to. I got killed by a lot of stuff that didn't hit me today. It's really hard to... And the ancient ancestor. Yep, ancient dragon ball sacks. Don't forget ball sacks. It feels like I only got to play for like a third or a fourth of the time that I streamed. This has been like an almost 4-hour stream. I feel like I got sub 1 hour of fun gameplay. The rest of it was just waiting for matches, the servers having problems, getting fog walled, and like I don't mind getting fog walled if I'm fighting someone and then they get scared and run away and fog wall, because that's funny. I consider that a win. What I don't like is when I spawn in, take one step, and then it kicks me out because I got fog walled by some guy in godfuck nowhere. That's like probably the most aggravating thing. I can complain up and down, left and right, forward, back, in and out about weapons that are overpowered, about weapon art spam as a problem in Elden Ring. I can complain about all that stuff. But the biggest kicker and the biggest sign that FromSoft really did not think about the PvPers when they made this game is the invasion spawn points. I have to go on a road trip to find people. If you get spawned in the ruins of Rao or whatever it's called, okay, you're never finding the player. If you didn't spawn directly on top of them, you're never finding them. It'd be like finding your way out of a tower with a compass. It doesn't help. You may know your cardinal directions, but what you're looking for is a staircase. There's so many summons or areas that you load in where you just if you load into the divine dancing lion area, you could spawn into a tree. You can spawn in a tree, and then you can't move. You're done. It's over. I had one spawn. I don't even remember where it was. I spawned inside the walls. There's solid wall around me, but it's see-through because I'm in it. It's ridiculous. As someone who's been playing PvP in Souls games for almost half my life, I feel forgotten. I feel like FromSoft did not think about me at all. Even though I've played all of their games, I feel like I've just been shafted. It's a really sad feeling. Because in previous titles, I fucking loved PvP. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. I loved PvP, and that just doesn't exist in Elden Ring. Not in the same way. It feels like the video game equivalent of when someone makes a reboot of a series, but they don't make the reboot for the people that watched the original. They make it for modern audiences. I just feel forgotten. Which sucks. Here's hoping Dark Souls 1 gets a remake, Demon Souls style, and then I can enjoy that. Like, I don't mind things being unbalanced. What I don't like is things being broken. It really sucks. But oh well. Who they brought in to playtest the game, for that matter. I know, right? I want to know. I want to know who these control groups were. Who signed off on a piece of paper saying that the ending of the DLC was good? Who signed off saying that the lack of an ending was okay? Who signed off on these weapon arts? I'm not gonna dwell on it. My brain's fried enough as is. I can't think, barely form a complete sentence without forgetting what I was originally talking about. EP, EP? Yes. It is bedtime. I am tired. Who signed off on the lack of beautiful women's feet in this DLC? True. If Miyazaki was allowed to make the game the way he wanted, Leto would have had no shoes. I let my inner Miyazaki out. I was expecting something greater. I know. I wanted more. I was really looking forward to it because FromSoft has never missed on a DLC before. In fact, the DLC is where the best bosses come from. And I guess not everything can be Slave Nightingale. I really hope Dark Souls 1 gets a full remake. Because I fucking love Dark Souls. But Elden Ring PvP, it feels like I spend more time trying to figure out how to deal with the overpowered stuff than actually playing the fucking game. It's disheartening. It makes me not want to play. And I don't like that. I don't like that I'm feeling like not playing a FromSoft game. Bothers me a lot. Gives me conniptions, as they say. That's a Dark Souls reference. And see the day FromSoft does crossplay for the first time. True. Like, if they took the world design and art direction of Elden Ring and the core gameplay of Elden Ring and combined it with the mechanics, scaling, and length of Dark Souls, they could make an absolute banger. Elden Ring is too big. As much as I loved exploring it, dude, there's so many fucking places. It's too big. As much as I wish I could say that oh well, FromSoft wouldn't take it on if they didn't think they could do it. There are so many walls that are broken, spawn points that are broken, areas that are broken, like places that don't have collision, ledges that don't exist. There are walls in some of the catacombs in the DLC where if you roll into the wall, you fall out of the world and die. You no clip out of the world and fall to your death. A third of the invasions I do are while enemies are fighting bosses and I'm just stuck outside the fog wall looking in. I really, like, I can appreciate the fact that FromSoft made such an expansive game, so they made it accessible so that people who don't play Souls games can play it. That's cool. They went too far, man. Elden Ring is so fucking easy compared to fucking Souls games. I've been seeing people say, like, now that I'm done with the DLC, I tried Dark Souls, and holy shit, it's so much harder. I'm like, yeah, it is. I just... gives me conniptions. I'm chasing that lost glory of Dark Souls PvP. Like, even Chase the Bro, I was watching him play some, and he is hard to tear down. Like, he's good at the game, and he, even when he's getting spanked, and he's getting his ass handed to him backwards by people that he invaded, and they're three-manning him, he still has fun, he's still enjoying it. But even I heard him say, like, I like Elden Ring, but it's not my favorite. Dark Souls 3 is better in a lot of ways, and I'm like, thank you. Finally, someone said it. It's true. Dark Souls 3, like, is a better game than Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a bigger game than Dark Souls 3. And Dark Souls 3 had its fair share of things that were overpowered. When Dark Souls 3 first launched, the Dark Sword and the S-Stock were really overpowered. But that was it. There was a lot of one-hit culture in Dark Souls 3, though, but that's because the scaling wasn't so over the top. If you properly land a 4-hit combo, the person should die. They should. They shouldn't survive it. In Elden Ring, you could properly land a 4-hit combo on the host. He'll get hit 37 times on the back by his other two friends, and he'll just heal in your face. It's ridiculous. But I made this build to get better. I purposefully have limited myself because I don't want to devolve as a Souls player. What you gonna do, right? I did have fun. There were a few times that I got genuinely angry, but I did have fun. Hi, Kitty. What you need, little buddy? Hey. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you're okay, buddy. Fun-ish. When I was allowed to play the game, I had fun. Which is a crazy sentence to say. And it's definitely not a sentence I'm used to saying in Souls games. So, it's 3:25. I'm gonna take my pills, and I'm gonna lay down. While I wait for my pills to kick in, I'll probably edit a short quick. I might re-upload the last short, because I think I broke it. My brain wasn't working, and I uploaded it before it was finished. I might need to play Dark Souls 3 at some point. It is a really fun game. Dark Souls 3 is a lot of fun. It's not the longest game in the world, but it is really fun. It's definitely harder. You'll notice that when you play Elden Ring. Or when you play it after playing Elden Ring. Like, I don't take any of my criticisms as a take of the game itself. Elden Ring is still like one of the best games that's ever been made. It is. It's one of the best games that has ever been made. It's gigantic, it's vast, it's exciting, it's cool, but it lacks PvP. And while I'm trying to chase that long lost glory of invading in Dark Souls games, I'm starting to think I'm not gonna find it. And I might be better off just sticking to the arena. Cause it's not like Souls at all. In the Souls games, it was pretty simple. You had your weapon, you had its reach, you had a light attack, a heavy attack, and then a weapon art. That was it. In Dark Souls 3, you have in Elden Ring, you have ridiculously massive weapon arts. You have jump attacks. You have scaling up the ass. You can do so much damage. There's so many buffs. At least in fucking Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, if you win against someone who was using a whole bunch of buffs, buffs were so short lasting that if they used 4 buffs, the first one wore off by the time the 4th one was used. In Elden Ring, you can get damage numbers that are fucking ridiculous. It definitely is damaged by size. What we might do next time is, well, I love this, I might have to host. I might have a better time hosting. I don't know. I feel like invaders, though, are going to be the exact same, right? Invaders are just going to be spamming backhand blade over and over and over again. I don't know. I can't think about it right now, guys. I'll be honest. My brain is too fried. I need bed. I appreciate you guys watching, though. And we did have some really good ones. I might have to make a longer video where I compile all the actually good invasions. I'm kind of scared to do that, though, because if it's only like 20 minutes of good invasions, when I've played like 8 hours with this build, that's a yikes. We'll see. Go get bed, big boy. I mean, 20 minutes is plenty for a video. You should get a more than 20-minute yield out of like 8 hours. I've gotten some good parries, though. Maybe if I get all the parries together, I can make a Weight in Gold remake. That could be fun. Have a great one, everyone. You're awesome. Fingers. As Cake said, I appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are what make it fun. I did have fun. And I'll have some new ideas, new plans, and hopefully we'll be in a better headspace next time. So take care. I mean, yeah, getting clips from 8 hours of gameplay. Yeah, indeed. So take care. Have a good night. We'll be back again tomorrow with more video games. I appreciate you all.
Day